What's up, YouTube? I figured I'd take you guys along with me and give you guys some bike updates, as well as talk a little bit about the bike night that the local Cycle Gear put on the other night. So one thing you guys probably noticed right away is I no longer have a mirror on the right side. So the mirror was loose, and I obviously, tried to tighten it because it was flopping around while I was riding and it was getting annoying and it was hard to see anything out of it. So I got it home, tried to tighten up the little nut in the back, and the damn stud on the mirror just sheared right off. So I just ended up taking it off and ordering some new bar ends, which should be pretty nice. Another thing that's changed about the bike since the last video is I've managed to blow out a gear dog on second gear, or something along those lines. It pops out of second gear into neutral once you put any real torque onto it. So for now, I'm just skipping over second. But it is a 35-year-old bike, 35-year-old transmission and components, so I'm surprised they've lasted this long. Every other gear is fine. It works out for now. So something that I've changed purposefully about the motorcycle since the last video is this little voltage gauge right here. I really didn't feel like pulling my meter out every time I wanted to measure the voltage on the battery, so I just installed this with a new ignition switch, because the one that was on it was starting to get a little fucky. The only thing that sort of sucks but really doesn't, because I don't care about it, is with this new ignition switch, I lost, there was this other mode on the switch where you could turn your brake lights on with the engine off while you're backing up or something, but I didn't really see the point, and I never saw a reason to use that, so losing that is not a big deal. I have also changed both the motor and tranny as well as gear oil. Remember, this is a shaft driven bike, so I need to put oil, kind of like lubing a chain. That's my maintenance with the shaft, is I gotta replace the not even 4 ounces of gear oil every now and then. I literally had to grab a turkey baster from Walmart and measure out it was 3.7 ounces or something. Smallest amount of lubrication I've put into anything. The other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was the bike night that my local Cycle Gear put on. It was the first bike night I've been to. I've been to car meets and such before, but this is pretty much almost exactly like a car meet, just motorcycles instead of cars. It's kind of what it felt like from my experience with car meets in the past. It's pretty similar types of people, just with the motorcycle kind of twist. I just remembered, I actually won a race entry or something like that to the local speedway. I guess it's an entry ticket to where I can go and race my motorcycle at the track. I think it's Wednesday night drags or something like that. But there were plenty of cool motorcycles there. I took some pictures, obviously, couldn't help myself. I ended up walking down and back the lot there a few times, looking at different bikes as people were coming in and leaving. And I didn't catch them on video coming in. I wish I would have caught them on video coming in, but there was these two guys on these, imagine if there was a Grom, but for cruisers. It was weird. The front half of them looked like a scooter, damn near, but the back half looked like a miniature chopper or whatever with a fat tire and all that. They also had food there. People were barbecuing. I didn't get any. I wasn't there for all that long, and I wasn't hungry at the time, and I didn't know that there was going to be food, but there was barbecue there, so that's good to know for the next time. I also managed to get a nice shot as I was leaving that kind of showed the amount of bikes and people that showed up. I'm not sure how large these events normally get for them, but there was definitely a decent amount of people there. Anyway, so Cycle Gear's Bike Night, great event to go to if you're looking for a chill night, hang out with some cool people, check out some cool bikes. Oh, that never gets old. Out of this lane. Jeez. Sacramento roads suck. Alright, we've made it to Old Folsom. Just like any, you know, old insert city name here. A bunch of old looking buildings. Not just old looking, I guess, they are old. We're going to the parking garage. Why? Because they're fun to drive through? I don't know. I don't know what it is about parking structures, but they're fun to ride through. Oh, there's actually people in here. Wow. Nice view, huh? Sort of. Yeah, this is pretty much it. I just come up here and then I go back down. I cannot be the only one who does that. Oh, turn it down. Okay. Oh, I gotta get some gas.